What's up? So here we go. I'm going to give a shot at this YouTube thing. So my reasoning for making a YouTube channel is to talk about veganism, activism, animal activism, anything that falls in that category there. I'm not gonna I'm not going to have fancy videos with a lot of fancy editing. I'm not going to look up all kinds of medical research and show you the benefits of why it's best to eat vegan for your health. I'm not going to do all that. There's plenty of other vegan channels that you can get that information from. I'm just going to sit here and give you my opinion about the topic, about things related to it, about animal activism, and anything in that regard. It's going to be strictly my opinion. I'm going to rant a lot. I might be offensive, and I don't care. So that's what's going to be my channel. Don't mind me. I'm filming with a webcam, so I don't have any fancy equipment. I'm filming in my wife's craft room, so this is how it's going to be. So just to get this channel started, a little bit about me. I was for a long time an avid meat eater. Anything prime ribs, chicken wings, all that stuff. Loved it. I was such a asshole. I hated vegans. I thought it was the stupidest thing in the world. I thought animals were here for us to eat. Um, I thought the concept of veganism was dumb. I would never in a million years have guessed that I would ever be vegan until a year and a half ago. I started. I've always said that I loved animals, but I never made that connection with the farm animals. I was always opposed to the things like hunting and the seal slaughters and basically anything, animal testing, all that stuff. I never really considered the circus until recently. I always, kind of thought, well, those animals are well taken care of when they're not taken care of. I mean, the circus is brutal and awful. But I always thought of myself as an animal lover. Had dogs all my life, had cats, the companion animals that everybody loves. Um, but uh, I got in, I got it really interested in it with Sea Shepherd over the Taiji dolphin slaughter, and I sat here thinking, man, they are just killing these amazing, intelligent sea mammals, and it's like it was mortifying to me, and I was outraged by it. Just like so many people are outraged by it. And then one day I was listening to the news, and they were talking to one of the Japanese prime ministers or somebody over there, and he was like, "Well, it's not really any different than what the West does to livestock." And I was like, "Oh shit, he's right." I'm a hypocrite. And I was like, you know what? Those people over there, they eat dogs and cats and all that stuff, and I think that's barbaric. And I would never want my dogs eaten. And I'm like, but wait a second, I eat cows and pigs and stuff like that. Well, there's something wrong here. And so I started putting the pieces together a little bit, and then I found out about the documentary called Earthlings. And I had read all the YouTube comments about how awful it was and it's hard to watch and all that stuff. So I was like, well, I got up one Saturday morning and I sat down with my laptop and I sat on and I watched it, and I was ready to stop within the first 10 minutes. I mean, they hadn't even gotten to the farm animals yet. Just the companion animal part was awful, and I was ready to stop watching it. But I forced myself to continue watching it all the way through. And yes, I did have tears in my eyes. I mean, I don't have a problem admitting that. That shit was awful. What we do to animals is awful. And if you don't think that that is worthy of having tears in your eyes, then there's something wrong with you. But I was like, after watching that, I was like, I can't do that anymore. I cannot be part of that system anymore. So right then and there, I said, I'm going vegan. And I did it pretty much overnight. I stopped all animal products. I got rid of my leather wallet, got rid of my leather belt, got new shoes, got rid of everything as best that I could to my knowledge that was contained animal products in my house. A couple things here and there I figured out later on, but I replaced everything almost immediately. Um, so I totally changed my train of thought. I mean, it was so eye opening, and now it's kind of weird, but I continue to watch videos like that because it just keeps me angry and it keeps me pissed off and it keeps me wanting to do what I do. It keeps me wanting to be more of an activist and get out and do more to help the animals and to be a voice and do what I can because I think being vegan is great, but I think you have to do more. You have to get out there. You have to awaken people. There's a great video on YouTube about it's called like 101 Reasons to Go Vegan or something like that. And the guy that's doing the speech, he equates it to the Matrix, and it's so true. It's like you're living in this dream world where the meat, dairy, and egg industry tells you, oh, this stuff is great for you, and you have to have this stuff, and it's gonna make you strong. And when it's not, it's killing you. And it's like once you're unplugged from that bullshit, you you totally see the world for how it actually is, and it's awful, and it's barbaric, and it's full of lies. These companies, they don't care about your health. They want you to buy their product. It's all about money, and it's killing the American people. Well, it's killing humans, not just the American people, because our shitty diet has now spread to the world. I mean, you know, Far East Asia, they used to not eat animal products or very little animal products, and they were healthy. I mean, they ate tofu and plants and stuff like that. And then the slow creeping in of the American diet or the Western diet into Far East Asian cultures, and now they have the same health problems that we do: cancer, diabetes, heart disease. It's killing humans. It's killing the planet, and it's killing billions of animals every day. So Earthlings is what did it for me. And like I said, I would have never in a million years thought that I would sit here and be making a video talking about being vegan. It was just a year and a half, 2 years ago that my wife and I were sitting there watching Master Chef, and there was a vegan on there, and I was like, "Oh, that chick's so stupid. Veganism's so stupid. Yeah, you're gonna have to eat an animal and blah blah blah." And I look back now, and my wife even makes fun of me because she's not vegan, she's not vegetarian, but she's like, "Oh, you used to hate those people, and now you are one of them." I was like, "Hey, it's people change, and when you see the brutality that is behind the meat, dairy, and egg industry, it's easy to make a change. It's easy to be vegan nowadays. I mean, I don't know what it was like back in the day, but now there's so much stuff out there. There's really no challenge to it. I mean, new companies are making new products every day, so it's like, why not? So that's pretty much it. I mean, now I try to get involved in as much activism as I can, and I've gone from one extreme to the other, and I couldn't be happier. Wish I had done it sooner. So yeah, so that's what my channel is going to be about. It's going to be just me ranting and talking about this, talking about my feelings. Maybe if I see something in the news that day or something. I don't know how often I'll put out videos. I might not put that many out. It depends. But so if you feel like this might be something that you're interested in, I'd love for you to just subscribe to the channel and give my videos likes or dislikes or leave me shitty comments or whatever you want to do. That's fine by me. I'm sure I'll get, asshole ignorant comments, and that's cool. I watch vegan games videos all the time, and I just crack up at the stupid ass comments that people leave in. So that's cool. It's entertaining. So hopefully, I do something with this and enjoy it, and maybe one day I'll up to production value and buy some better equipment and do something a little bit more fancier. But right now, I just don't really care about all that stuff. I just want to sit here and talk. And like I said, there's plenty of other channels that you can get all that fancy stuff from, all that study information, all that real legit research and all that stuff. I don't need to tell you about it because other people are out there telling you about it. So I'm just going to give you my opinion. So if you want to hear my opinion, subscribe and come back.